For this Future Take, I'm delighted to introduce Jarlath Kearney, a strategy and government affairs advisor and media contributor, presenting his specially written piece on achieving a more reconciled Ireland.
Some of the earliest settlers on the island of Ireland made their lives on the shores of Lough Neagh, around the River Bann. More than a millennium ago, the Celtic and Christian traditions were interwoven at the townland of Cranfield, between Randalstown and Tunbridge. The ruins of the ancient church still stand there. My own parents' ashes rest within that holy place. Local people, my own family included, still have reverence for the Holy Well, where hurts and injuries are said to be salved by tying rags and artifacts to the tree above the well, and then waiting for weather to wither them away. This beautiful place of local pilgrimage was shared long before divisive centuries of borders and battles marked our land. But the myths and legends of the ancient Celts were themselves marked by violent clashes. This land, Ireland, our shared island, has never been at peace more than it is today. And despite faults, the Good Friday Belfast Agreement set a new course for this island and for the relationship between Ireland and the United Kingdom. The agreement is premised on a promise. That promise is that fundamental rights, mutual respect, and active rapprochement are the incubators of reconciliation. Some people worry that reconciliation is not defined, but reconciliation gains its meaning through the methods that each of us practice. We know that reconciliation is not found in division, sectarianism, racism, exclusion. Reconciliation is not booing another country's national anthem. Reconciliation is not attacking communities because of the colour of their skin, or their faith, or their politics, or their heritage. The primary way to address those societal harms across this island is by vigorously upholding universal human rights, structured social equality, and accountable rule of law. That is the foundation on which reconciliation of every kind can be nurtured. In raising those tenets of democracy, perhaps the Good Friday Agreement has lessons to share across Ireland and the UK, not just in Northern Ireland. Substantial work to develop societal cohesion has already been done by the commendable strategic planning and foresight of the Shared Island Initiative. This is the kind of island-wide cooperation and dialogue that allows a new generation to see into the possibilities of a history yet unwritten. If we have something to give, it should be to give up our arrogance and our certainties about the past and the future. If we have something to gain, it should be that we can grasp the aspirations and opportunities that can only truly prosper in partnership. Arrogance is the enemy of aspiration. While we have now had many years of minimal armed violence on this island, there has, for far too long, been too much play acting at peacemaking. People deserve the delivery of bread today, not just the scent of constitutional roses tomorrow. There is added urgency in understanding the strategic challenges facing Ireland and the UK jointly as we enter 2025. They are challenges that we can and we must face together. Environmental, ecological, societal, national security, economic, the rise of the far right, the destabilisation of Europe's mainland security, enforced population movement across North and East Africa, unspeakable horrors inflicted on civilians in the Middle East that will have ripples for generations, interference by Russia, the interests of China. Geopolitics will not place a border down the Irish Sea between Ireland and the UK. So perhaps now is a time to resurrect an old idea and reframe it. In 1994, the Irish government established a Forum for Peace and Reconciliation. Maybe today, both governments might consider bilaterally establishing a Forum for Partnership and Reconciliation. One that can practically explore and drive deep and meaningful conversations and understandings across Ireland and the UK about the benefits and the necessities of enhanced partnership to build upon our intrinsic bonds of family and friendship. The way to face the future is with a framework of strategic principles, patience, avoiding artificial timelines on issues with generational implications, prudence, taking great care in our words and our deeds and our attitudes, and partnership, finding those areas of cooperation that can transform tomorrow without diminishing anyone's constitutional preference today. We have two states on this island. We have two islands that share common challenges and interests. One system cooperation and bilateral thinking, north-south and east-west, makes sense. Two states, one system, patience, prudence, and partnership, driving reconciliation. With that framework, my 1-year-old granddaughter in London could be starting her new life with the warmth of an Irish heart, the lilt of a London accent, and the outlook of a confident global citizen, ready to take on the world. That's the Aisling that we have to give and have to gain in the time ahead.